Rahim. This is first chapter, problem solving, and today we will cover from page number 8 to page number 10. The chapter is all about problem solving. There are total 9 steps, and I have told you in previous lessons how to solve a problem using these problem solving process. Now today I will tell you what is a flowchart and how we can draw it. Flowchart. Flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm. It is a way of visually presenting the flow of data, the operations performed within the system, and the sequence in which they are performed. Means you have drawn a flowchart that tells that what are the different symbols which are used and what are different operations which will be performed and what will be the sequence of that operation. It is similar to the layout plan of a building. How? Like a designer draws a layout plan before starting construction on a building. Similarly, a programmer prefers to draw a flowchart prior to writing a computer program. There are different symbols which are used in flowchart. What are those symbols? I will share with you. These are usually drawn using some standard symbols. However, other special symbols can also be developed when required. What are those symbols? You can see that like there is a start and end, then arrows, then input and output, and then process, and then decision. Decision is a diamond box, also called rhombus. It always has two options. A condition is there, so that condition goes right or wrong, true or false. So you write two different options for this. Now, there are a few guidelines that you need to follow when you are designing a flowchart. All necessary requirements should be listed in a logical order. The order will from top to bottom, and right to left. You cannot have any other order. Flowchart should be clear and it should be precise. Only one line should come out from a process symbol. Only one flow line must enter a decision symbol, but two flow lines, one for each possible answer, must leave it. You will have to write the comments in the remarks box. If the flowchart becomes complex, it is better to use connector symbols to reduce the number of flow lines. It is useful to test the validity of a flowchart by passing through it within a simple test data. Now there are few advantages of flowchart, right? With the help of a flowchart, the logic of an algorithm can be described more effectively. As flowcharts are part of the design document, that's why maintenance of operational programs becomes easy. Flowchart act as a guide for the program development, and the flowchart helps in debugging process. You know what is debugging? Debugging is a process in which you find the errors in your program and you try to solve those problems. Now, the last is limitations of flowchart. It is very difficult to draw flowcharts for complex problems. If alterations are required, the flowchart is to be redrawn. If you want to make some changes, you cannot erase that and do that. You will have to draw it again. Thank you and enjoy your video. Now I will send you the work to do the relevant questions with this. So send your work and take care.